Part A, Directions. Each item in this part consists of a brief conversation involving two speakers. Following each conversation, a third voice will ask a question. You will hear the conversations and questions only once, and they will not be written out. When you have heard each conversation and question, read the 4 answer choices and select the one, A, B, C, or D, that best answers the question based on what is directly stated or on what can be inferred. Then fill in the space on your answer sheet that matches the letter of the answer that you have selected. Here is an example. You will hear,
Do you think I should leave this chair against the wall or put it somewhere else?
Over by the window, I'd say.
What does the woman think the man should do? You will read, A, open the window. B, move the chair. C, leave the room. D, take a seat. From the conversation, you find out that the woman thinks the man should put the chair over by the window. The best answer to the question, what does the woman think the man should do, is B, move the chair. You should fill in B on your answer sheet. Now let's begin with the first conversation. Number 1.
Have you seen my suitcase?
I kept tripping over it, so I put it in the closet.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
That's all you're having for dinner?
I had a late lunch.
What does the man imply? Number 3.
I thought Mary Ann would have a hard time getting used to college life.
Were you ever wrong?
What is learned from this conversation about Mary Ann? Number 4.
George, don't feel so bad. It's not your fault your brother failed that class.
I don't know. I could have encouraged him to study more.
How does George feel? Number 5.
Pamela made quite a few mistakes in the laboratory.
Well, she wouldn't have if she hadn't been in such a hurry to get finished.
What does the woman say about Pamela? Number 6.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get to the courthouse, and I think I'm going the wrong way. Should I have turned left on Monroe Street?
No, you're all right. Just keep going straight on 4th Avenue until you get to the post office and turn left there.
What is the woman's destination? Number 7.
Mitch and Lynn must have a lot in common, since they're both economics majors.
Oh, I didn't realize that Mitch was an economics major, too.
What does the man imply? Number 8.
I've got to call Tony right away.
Yeah? How come?
What does the woman ask the man? Number 9.
So, did you have a busy afternoon, Amory?
Well, I watered the tomatoes and corn, and I did some weeding.
What did Emery do this afternoon? Number 10.
Whom should we ask to introduce the guest speaker?
What about Professor Welch?
What does the woman imply about Professor Welch? Number 11.
Would you like milk or sugar in your coffee?
Neither, thank you.
What does the woman want? Number 12.
Did you find that movie exciting?
Exciting, to put it mildly.
What does the man say about the movie? Number 13.
Doug, are you looking forward to moving this weekend?
Well, there are a couple of other ways I'd rather spend my weekend.
What does Doug mean? Number 14.
I won't be able to come to rehearsal this evening.
Arthur can't either. Maybe we should call it off.
What does the woman mean? Number 15.
There's plenty of lemonade. Have another glass.
Thanks. I believe I will.
What will the man probably do? Number 16.
Do you know where Dean Nicholson's office is?
There's a directory in the entranceway.
What does the man imply about Dean Nicholson's office? Number 17. Hotel rooms along the beach must be very expensive.
Not now. During the off-season, they're dirt cheap.
What does the man say about the hotel rooms? Number 18.
Hi, Nora. I was just walking over to the cafeteria for lunch. Care to join me?
I can't. I've got to go to a meeting. It's in the same building as the cafeteria, though.
What will Nora probably do? Number 19.
If we hurry, we'll be at the stadium in half an hour.
At best.
What does the woman mean? Number 20.
Joan is not what I'd call easygoing.
I know. People find it hard to believe that she's my sister.
What does the man imply? Number 21.
That sure is a catchy song.
You're telling me. The melody has been running through my head all week.
What can be concluded about the song? Number 22.
This stamp you found is pretty rare. I'd like to have one like it myself.
Oh, an expert, are you?
What does the man say about the woman? Number 23.
This schedule says we have to attend an orientation session before we can register.
Look at it again. That's just for new students.
What can be inferred about these two speakers? Number 24.
How's your research project coming, Mike?
So far, so good.
What does Mike mean? Number 25.
I won't be able to take a vacation this summer. I have to work.
Guess we're in the same boat.
Inferred about the two speakers. Number 26.
Professor Phillips' class seems pretty interesting.
I couldn't agree with you more.
What does the woman mean? Number 27.
Mind if I take your picture?
No, not at all.
What does the woman mean? Number 28.
I'm going to buy Julie a book of poems. I know she loves poetry.
But you can't just get her any book of poems.
What does the woman imply about Julie? Number 29.
We need to discuss our presentation sometime in the next few days.
Fine. How about over lunch today?
When does the woman want to talk about the presentation? Number 30.
I drove my motorcycle to work today. It was a great day for a ride.
Oh, you mean you did buy that motorcycle after all?
What had the woman assumed?
This is the end of Part A. Go on to Part B.